9-point harness. Grandpa, get your ID. Shortly, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime.
You're listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast.
Welcome into another show. Let's get started. First of all, with the results from last week at the Southern Iowa Speedway. Non-wing sprint cars, Robert Bell was your winner in 71. Second, 25 Kelly Graham. Third was the 12X Doug Sylvester. Fourth, the 11B Ben Woods. And fifth, the 7X Lance Silvers. In the stock cars, with the bounty, it was $1,100 the winner. And the 99X of Dalton Murdy was your winner. Second, 99D Damon Murdy. Third, the 14 Derek Agee. Fourth was the 10D Justin Griffiths. Fifth, the 19 Donnie Pearson. Sixth, the 85 Jason McDaniel. Seventh, the 52 Nathan Wood. Eighth, the 34 Pat Rachels. Ninth, 99B Kyle Boyd. Austin Minders was 10th in the 8th. Trenton Witt was 11th in the 33. 12th, Clinton Goff in 96. Ryan Heemenbergen in 72 was 13th. 14th was Howard Gordon Jr. in the 409. Sport Mods, your winner was Caden Carter in the 01. Second was the 53 of Logan Herbie Anderson. Third was the 7 of Blaine Webster. Fourth, the 30M McGuire DeYoung. Fifth, the 26 Scott Brow. Sixth, the B12 of Curtis Barnes. Seventh, the 27L Casey Lancaster. Eighth, the 5 of Matt Beal. Ninth, the 15K of Kyle Harwood. In the hobby stocks, your winner was the 10D Justin Griffiths. Second, the 1R Rick Van Dusseldorp. Third, the 3 of Travis Bonnell. Fourth, the 73 Aaron Martin. Fifth, the 54 Jesse Williams. Sixth, 77 Keaton Gordon. Seventh, the 55 of Brad Stevens. Eighth was the 01F of Trevor Tanner. Ninth, the 55X of Rick Goldsberry. 10th, the 24K of Jamie Kent. 11th was the 67J of Jaden Stevens. 12th, Colton Kent in the 0. 13th, the T4 Tyler Graves. 14th, the 44R Robbie Wilson. 15th, 23 SSF Dickey. And 16th was the 71 of Nicholas Mertz. The Sport Compacts, your winner was the 15 of Clayton Webster. Second was the 5H of Tyler Herring. Dalton Showers in the 22D was third. Fourth, the 41 Nathan Moody. Fifth, the 52 of Billy Kane. Sixth was the 62 of Louis Winkleman. Seventh was the 18A of Kyle Random. Eighth was the 7 of Brandon Pickney. Ninth, 22 Greg Franklin. 10th, the 29 of Kevin Garrett. And 11th, the 0 Bob Hayes. Then we go over to the Marshalltown Speedway on Friday for Friday night's action. And in the Mod Lights, your winner was Caden Cochran in the 23K. Second was Douglas Byers in the 4B. Third, Joe Glick in the 3G. Fourth, the 47 of Corey Saunders. Brian Ziem in the 46Z was fifth. Sixth was Josh May in the 99. Ben George was seventh in the 4G. Eighth was Austin Gray in the 48G. Joel Huggins in the 50Z was ninth. 10th, Blake Brown in the 21X. Thomas Messmer in the 27th was 11th. 12th, Rodney Brown in 33B. And the 5 of Mike Agan was credited with 13th. In the hobby stocks, it was a lot of DNFs, but your winner was Eric Knudsen in the 12K. Second, the 1 of Keaton Reynolds. Third, Carter Coop in 52. Solomon Bennett was fourth. In the 11B. Luke Sluter, when 35 was 5th. William Kosterman was in the 11K was 6th. 7th, Darren Desorte in the 47. Dylan Nelson in the 13N was in 8th. 9th, 33K of David Kemmel. 10th, Matt Wall in the 20W. 13th, 11th was 43, Kevin LeBeau. Jake Nelson, it was 12th in the 29. Dylan Weepy in the 30 was 13th. The rest was DNF, starting in 14th. The 37G of Jeremiah Andrews. Bill Bonnet was 15th. In the 19, Braden Richards was 16th. In the 11R, 17th. The 17th, Andy Peck. 18th, Dalton Cody in the 56J. Ben Newhouse was 19th in the 17X. 20th, the 14T of Matt Thomas. Dan Brady in the 15D was 21st. 22nd, Kyle Piletsky in the 17K. Gary LaFrance in the 4X was 23rd. In the sport mods, Amen. Your winner was the 01 Braden Carter. Second, Isaac Malakote, 11. Third, Jonathan Logan, the 90 in the 69 junior. Fourth was Austin Shoggy in the 14X. Fifth was Janae Gustin in the 19J. Sixth, the 14 of Brian Shoggy. Seventh was Kyle Olson in the K3. Eighth, Tony Olson in the T23. Ninth was Thomas Engenberger in 98. Travis Peterson in 25 was 10th. 11th, Ryan King in the 57R. Tyler Titus was 12th in the 4T. Nick Runman was 13th in the 28. 14th was Brady Hyman in the 22 junior. 15th, Kyle Yearington, 25K. 16th, Joe Lucci in the 33J. The 17th was Dale Kite in the 75D. Dennis Stewart was 18th in the 98S. The rest were DNFs through 24th. 19th, Kurt Heimer in the Hilmer in the 22H. Colton Nelson was 20th in the 93N. Taylor Kroll in the 2K was 21st. Kalen Lopez in 16 was 22nd. 23rd was Garrett Nelson in the 95. 24th was Jared Drew in the 4J. And then the cars that were also there that did not make the feature: Abby Musselbeck in 67, Matt Engelberger in the 98 MB, the 15 of Bo Jenkins, and Jeremiah Taylor, the 193. In the stock cars, your winner was Damon Murray in the 99D. Second, Todd Reisler in the 22R. Third was Dalton Murray in the 99D. Fourth was Steve Meyer in the 94. Fifth, David Atcher in the 2. Sixth, Tyler Pickett in 5A. Seventh, Jared Foster in 77. Heath Tope was 8th in the 50. 95J, Jason Hall was 9th. 10th. And the 40J was Jason Dole. Joel Rust in the 28 car was 11th. Mitchell Evans in the 80 was 12th. 13th, Doug Russell in 42. Mark Heilebaugh in 64H was 14th. 15th, Leader Roden in the 14C. William Russell was 16th in the 42R. The rest were DNFs. Starting in 17th, Austin Kaplan 1C. Jesse Wallum was 18th in the 3W. 19th, Jeff Byers Jr. in the 16. Kylie Rollins in 37 was 20th. Scott Rice in car 4 was 21st. 22nd, Jared Daggett in 22D. Kyle Everts was 23rd in the 2K. And the 24th was Russell Damming, did not start in the 4 Junior. In the modifieds, your winner was Jake McBurney in the 82. Second, Ethan Barkema in the 111. Third, Dylan Thornton in the 38T. Fourth was Tim Ward in the 4TW. Fifth, Gat Latrum in the 5G. Sixth, Thor Anderson in the 41. Seventh, Garrett Wilson in the 3W. Uncle Ron Lorenzen in the 10K was 8th. Jared Van Diest in the 80J was 9th. Zach Rawlings in the 2Z was 10th. Ed Thomas in the 01 was 11th. Rod Clement, the 40RC, was 12th. Greg Cox was 13th in the 62. 14th, Jason Morehouse in the 5. And the did not finishes in 15th was Brett Ramsey in the 12. And the 26J, Joel Rust, was 16th. In the Sport Compacts, the winner was Kobe Sabin in car 9. Second, John Gill in the 02. The M80 of Mark Smith was 3rd. Max Heimberch in the 7X was 4th. 5th, Chad Larson in the 7C. 6th, Blake Driscoll in the 31D. The 001 of John Patterson was in 7th. Zach Zook in the 51T was 8th. 9th, John Schuring in 21. 10th was Dilton Scott in 27. Danny Robinson in 11th was in the 22R. The rest were DNS or did not finishes. In 12th was Louis Winkleman in 62. The 01 of Austin Aaron Miller was 13th. Did not start, credited with 14th was Blair Kriegel in the 17K, and the disqualification was to Dalton Sowers, who will get 15th with the 22D.
Hi, I'm Lacey from the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. Want to learn how to help us out? Well, you can go to winaz51corvette.com and make a donation of $25 or more, and you can help us out. And you could have a chance to win a 2021 Z51 Corvette. And that's not just any Corvette. It is an Elkhart Lake Blue Metallic. It's a beautiful, beautiful car, brand new, and it could be yours just by making a $25 donation or more. Again, that website is winaz51corvette.com. The drawing is August 14th, Saturday night of the Knoxville Nationals. And you could be getting a call from one of us here at the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum telling you just won a brand new Z51 Metallic Lake Blue Corvette. That address again is winaz51corvette.com.
Results from the CJ Speedway, starting with the hobby stocks. Daniel Walters was your winner in the 09. Second was Seth Dickey in the 23S. Third, Jake Benishak in the 3. The 4, Randy Lamar. Fifth was 4th. Fifth, the 1R, Rick Van Dusseldorp. 6th was Jared Miller in the 17M. 8th seventh, was Luke Phillips the third in 33. Aaron Martin was eighth in 73. Billy Stanford was ninth in 52. Cody Staley in 55 was 10th. 11th, John Irwin in the 43J. Dan Kessler was 12th in the 00. 13th was Jesse Wetzel in 33W, and it did not start credited with 14th, Kurt Putman in 7. In the modifieds, your winner, Dan Brockert. In the 32nd was Jared Brown in 88. Third was Kurt Kyle in 77. Fourth was Brandon Banks in 22. Fifth, Brian Bushlong in the 85. Sixth was Dalton Simonson in 60. Derek Stewart was 7th in the 43. The 8th, Dakota Simmons was in car 40. Kyle Madden was 9th in the 32. John Fellman in 20 was 10th. 11th, Brandon Hamburg in the C15. And did not start but credited with 12th was the 20X, Danny Brow. Sport Mods, your winner was Dylan Van Wyk in 17. Second was Blaine Webster in the 7th. Third, the 29 Colton Lizzie. Fourth was the 17C Shane Paris. Fifth was Logan Herbie Anderson in 53. Sixth, Miles Morris in the 3M. Trey Rock in the 7T was 7th. Scott Brown 26th was 8th. Levi Lehman in the 17L was 9th. 10th, Troy Philpott in 11B. Justin Schroeder in the 71J was 11th. 12th to Mike Clausen in 51C. Kyle Sturts in 27 was 13th. Matthew Lundry in 96 was 14th. Jeff Durst in 57 was 15th. Joel Payne in 16th was in 16th. Michael Bear in the 15 was 17th. Brandon Schulteis in 29B was 18th. 19th, Shane Wright in the 9. 20th, Ryan Harris in the 3H. 21st, Tyler Heckert in 42. 22nd was James Rose in the 86R. Todd Hansen in the 9H was 13th or 23rd. Travis Thibodeau was credited with 24th as it did not start in the 13. In the Sport Compacts, your winner was Jake Benishak in 3. Second, Christian Grady in 89. Third, Cody Staley in 55. Fourth was Bob Hayes in 0. Fifth, Tim Long in the 86. Darren Smith was 6th in 27. William Michael was 7th in the 69J. Dakota Heath, the 27H, was 8th. Haley Bolt in the H7 was 9th. Garrett Potter in the 746 was 10th. Shane Barnes was 11th in the 26X. Logan Clausen in the 10 was 12th. Alex Hayes in the 23H was 13th. 14th, Dylan Welsh in 66. Caleb Glessy in the 20 was 15th. Jason Staley in the 555 was 16th. 17th, Broderick Whitman in 68. And it did not start but credited with 18th, Cody Van Duzen in 53. In the stock cars, your winner was Dustin Griffiths in 10Gs. Second, Sean O'Brien in 83. Third, Adam Bell in 23B. Fourth, Matt Pickney in 27. Kurt Kelsey was 5th in the 21M. Sixth, the 79S of Jason C. In 7th was Austin Kepper in the 75 ounce. Pat Rachel's in the 34 X was 8th. Shane Richardson in the 257 was 9th. Brock Haynes in 74 was 10th. John Hempstead in 34 was 11th. Jordan Gilling in the 15G was 12th. Damian Hammond in the 2 was 13th. 14th, Kenny O'Donnell in 56. Todd Payne was 15th in the 44. 16th, Rob Stats in the 08. 17th, Tom Cannon in 32. And 18th was the 99 of Scott Jordan. Now results from Knoxville Raceway on Saturday night. We'll start with the 410s, of course. Your quick time trials. Your quick time was the Madman to Kerry Madsen in car 14 at a 15:9:45. Second was Brian Brown at a 15:9:49 in the 21. Third, the 56 end of Davey Heskid was the 15:9:87. Fourth was the 18 of Gio Selzy at a 16:023. Fifth was the 39 of Anthony Macri at 16:128. Sixth was the 15H of Sam Haferteeth at a 16:189. Seventh was the 17A Austin Carl at 16:216. Eighth was the 7 Taz of Tasker Phillips at 16:238. Ninth, the 83 of Lenton Jeffrey at a 16:250. 10th, the 21 BP of Brenton Marvel at a 16:295. 11th was the 17W Shane Golovic at 16:302. 12th, the Dirt Racing Podcast driver, the 20 of AJ Moeller, was at a 16:314. 13th was the 24 T-Mac Terry McCarl at 16:355. 14th, the 25 of Scott Boguski at a 16:364. 15th, the 7 of Justin Henderson at 16:410. 16th, the 27 of Carson McCarl at a 16:428. 17th went to the 2KS of Matt Jewell at 16:467. 18th was Chris Martin in the 44 at 16:482. 19th to 27H Tim Schaefer at 16:485. 20th was the Ayrton Jennington at 16:529. 21st went to the 3P of Sawyer Phillips at 16:581. 22nd was Brandon Hanks at 16:616. 29th to 39 at Chase Dietz at 16:661. 24th was Riley Goodnow at 16:715. 25th was the 20 at Gia Noah Gas at a 16:733. Presley Trutzen and the 5 was 26 at a 16:929. 27th was the Dirt Racing Podcast driver, the 15 of Bobby Meitzer at a 17:064. 28th, Joe Simbro at a 17:160, I believe. Yeah. 29th, 83A Austin Miller at a 17:281. Then we went to heat races. The heats. Hang on. Your winner in heat race 1 was Kerry Madsen. Second, Carson McCarl. Third, Gio Selzy. Fourth, Terry McCarl. Fifth, Austin McCarl. Sixth, Tim Schaefer. Seventh, Noah Gas. Eighth, Brendan Hanks. Ninth, Joe Simbro. And 10th, Bretton Marble. Heat race number 2 went to Brian Brown. Then second was Scott Boguski. Third, Anthony Macri. Fourth, Tasker Phillips. Fifth, Ayrton Jensen. Sixth, Matt Jewell. Seventh, Shane Golovic. Eighth, Presley Trutzen. Ninth, Chase Dietz. And 10th, Austin Miller. Heat race number 3, your winner was Lenton Jeffries. Second, Justin Henderson. Third was Chris Martin. Fourth, Sam Haferteeth. Fifth, Sawyer Phillips. Davey Heskin was sixth. Seventh, A.J. Moeller. Eighth, Radley Goodnow. And ninth, Bobby Meitzer. In the B main, the top four transferred. Your transfer cars was first, Tim Schaefer. Second was Chase Dietz. Third, Radley Goodnow. And fourth, the final transfer, Noah Gass. They were followed by fifth, the Brandon Hanks. Sixth, Bobby Meitzer. Seventh, Joe Simbro. Eighth, Presley Truton. And ninth, Austin Miller. In the A main, your winner was Gio Selzy. Second, Kerry Madsen. Third, Brian Brown. Fourth, Austin McCarl. Fifth, Anthony McElry. Sixth, Linton Jeffrey. Seventh, Shane Golovic. Eighth, Davey Heskin. Ninth, Sam Haferteeth. 10th, Ayrton Jetton. 11th, Carson McCarl. 12th, T-Mac Terry McCarl. 13th, Scott Boguski. 14th, Justin Henders. 15th, Sawyer Phillips. 16th, Chris Martin. 17th, Matt Jewell. 18th, Chase Dietz. 19th, Riley Goodnow. 20th, A.J. Moeller. 21st, Brenton Marble. 22nd, Tasker Till. 23rd, Noah Gass. And 24th, Tim Schaefer. Selzy led all the way 1 through 20. Hard charger was Golovic. In the 360 class, we'll start off with time trials. Your quick time was Dylan Westbrook in the 47X from Scotland, Ontario, or was quick time at a 16:575. Second, Calvin Landison 70 at 16:788. Third, and it was scored the 40, but if you happen to see pictures, it was sporting the 7TW on one side and the 8TW on the other, was Clint Gardner at a 16:801. Fourth was Ryan Giles at a 16:828. Fifth was Ricky Montgomery in the 9M at a 16:838. Sixth, the 4W Jamie Ball at a 16:908. Seventh was the 63 of JJ Hinkle at a 16:951. Eighth was Lee Gross in the 4J at a 16:973. Chris Throm 24T was in ninth at a 16:996. Rob Kubley was 10th in the 23K at a 17:082. 11th, Caleb Johnson, 22K at a 17:134. 12th, Josh Higday at a 35 at a 17:158. 13th was the 24N Nathan Mills at a 161. 14th, Matt Morrill, the 2M at 17:163. 15th, 24, Garrett Williamson at a 17:880 or 17:181. 16th, Tony Ross in 99 at 17:239. 17th, 1K of Kobe Watt at 17:242. Austin Miller is 18th at 17:281 in the 83. 19th was the 22 of Ryan Levitt at 17:332. 20th, Devin Dobie in the 23 at 17:362. 21st was the 22X of Riley Goodnow at 17:372. 22nd was Christian Bowman at 17:414. 23rd was Jeff Swindell 94 at 17:439. 24th, Alan Zoot 33 at a 17:446. 25th was Mike Johnson in the 14J at a 17:560. 26th was the 26 car Jonathan Cornell at a 17:583. 27th was the 1A John Anderson at 18:205. And with no time in 28th, 11B of Ben Woods. The heat races. Heat race 1, your winner was Ryan Giles. Second, Nathan Mills. Third, JJ Hinkle. Fourth, Dylan Westbrook. Fifth, Tony Ross. 6th, Ryan Levitt. 7th, Rod Kubley. 8th, Christian Bowman. 9th, Mike Johnson. Credited with 10th with the did not start was Ben Woods. Heat race number 2, your winner was Matt Morrill. Second, Lee Gross. Third, Kobe Watt. Fourth, Caleb Johnson. Fifth, Jeff Slindell. Sixth, Calvin Landis. Seventh, Ricky Montgomery. Eighth, Jonathan Cornell. And ninth, to Devin Dobie. In heat race number 3, your winner was Jamie Ball. Second, Garrett Williamson. Third, Josh Higday. Fourth, Clint Gardner. Fifth, Christopher Throm. Sixth, Riley Goodnow. Seventh, Alan Zoo. Eighth, Austin Miller. And ninth, John Anderson. In the B main, it took top four finishers went directly to the main. Your winner was Christian Bowman. Second, Austin Miller. Third, Devin Dobie. Fourth and final transfer, Jonathan Cornell. They were followed by fifth, Alan Zoot. Sixth, Mike Johnson. Seventh, John Anderson. And eighth, Ben Woods. In the feature, it was Clint Gardner, your winner. Second, Dylan Westbrook. Third, Jamie Ball. Fourth, Ryan Giles. Fifth, J.J. Hinkle. Sixth, Calvin Landis. Seventh, Josh Higday. Eighth, Lee Gross. Ninth, Matt Morrill. 10th, Ricky Montgomery. 11th, Caleb Johnson. 12th, Jeff Slindell. 13th, Riley Goodnow. 14th, Christopher Throm. 15th, Nathan Mills. 16th, Garrett Williamson. 17th, Rob Kubley. 18th, Jonathan Cornell. 19th, Devin Dobie. 20th, Ryan Levitt. 21st, Austin Miller. 22nd, Tony Ross. 23rd, Christian Bowman. And 24th, Kobe Watt. Gardner led all the way 1 through 18. Hard charger was Jeff Slindell. In the pro sprints, in their heat races, heat race number 1 went to Eric Bridger. Second, in their heat races, because we got to get the numbers. In heat race number 1 was the 83 of Eric Bridger. Second, the 17X of Tyler Grindike. Third, the 17 of Matt Allen. Fourth, the 7C of Devin Klein. Fifth, the 26 Chase Young. Sixth, the 3T of Joel Thorpe. Seventh, 3TJ of Joel Thorpe. Seventh was the 43J of Jason Jones. Tyler Barrick in the 11th was 8th, and Ryan Nebetal was 9th in the 12P. Heat race 2, the 20th. 20th, Brandon Warrington was the winner. Second, 21X Devin Wignall. 3rd was the 99 Matthew Seltzer. Fourth was 41 Jeff Wilkie. Fifth was Mike Mayberry in the 0. Sixth, Cam Martin in the 4. Seventh, the 5A of Alex Vandervoort. And eighth, the B29 of JJ Beaver. The feature event, your winner, Matthew Seltzer. Second, Devin Wignall. Third, Matt Allen. Fourth, Chase Young. Fifth, Devin Klein. Sixth, Jeff Wilkie. Seventh, Brandon Worthington. Eighth, Tyler Grindike. Ninth, to Mike Mayberry. 10th, Alex Vandervoort. 11th, Eric Bridger. 12th, Cam Martin. 13th, Jason Jones. 14th, Joel Thorpe. 15th, Tyler Barrick. 16th was J.J. Beaver and did not start, but credited with 17th was Ryan Nebetal. Your leader, Seltzer, led all the way 1 through 15. The hard charger was Young. And your final results are from the 34 Raceway. With all the classes in action, we'll start with your modifieds. Your winner was Dennis Levine in 71. Second, Dalton Simonson in 60. Third, Mark Burturf in the 03B. Fourth, Jason Pushley in 17P. Jeff Waterman was fifth in 71W. Adam Schillman was sixth in the 3S. Kyle Madden in the 32XP was seventh. Preston Williams in 43 was 8th. 9th, Tyler Smith at 66. 10th was Bill Roberts Jr. in the 5R. The 409 of Chad Gilbertson was 11th. In the sport mods, your winner was Logan Herbie Anderson in 53. Second, Adam Breck in the 112. Third, AJ Turnier in the 14. Fourth, Austin Becerra in 22 Rod Kibbe in the 89 was 5th. 6th, Barry Taff in 57. Sean Wyatt was 7th in the 12S. 8th, Tom Lathrop in the 8th. Rob Kalman in the 14C was 9th. 10th, Clint Morehouse, the 157, did not finish, credited with 11th. Jared Boffman in the 80, and the 11M was 12th. Derek Shawan did not finish in 12th. In the stock cars, Abe Halls in the 30C was the winner. Second, John Oliver Jr. in 05. Third, Brandon Setzer in the 77X. Fourth, Jeremy Punt in the 52J. Chad Kromeyer in the 12 was 5th. Jake Powers, the 0, was in 6th. Ray Raker in the 07 was 7th. Robert Thompson, the 3T, was 8th. Harold Boffman in the 08 was 9th. Mark Bowman Jr. in the 3B was 10th. David Brandes in 71 was 11th. Dennis Hensley in 57 was 12th, and 13th, Shane Richardson in the 257. Also added the added card on the card was the super late models, which they only had 23 cars, so everybody made the feature. Your winner was Justin Kai in 15K. Second, the 30 Todd Cooney. Third, the 58 of Dave Eckridge in 58. 56 of Andy Eckridge was in 4th. 5th was the 19G of Richie Gustin. 6th, Gary Webb in the 56W. Charging Charlie McKenna in the 22C was in 7th. 8th, Jonathan Bruns in the 22B. Jason Haney in 76 was 9th. Mark Bortorth in the 15R. R was 10th. 11th, Luke Petska in 99. Jeff Tharp was 12th in the 10T. 99D, the Ironman Daryl DeFrance was 13th. 14th, Jay Johnson 93. 15th, the 32C of Chad Holiday. 16th, the 40 of Joel Callahan. Matt Ryan was 17th in the 07. 18th was Kurt Schroeder in the 15C. Brandon Rodine in the 33R was 19th. Luke Giltert was in the 44 was 20th. 21st, Nick Moroff, 33. Kyle Crampy in the K1 was 22nd. And 23rd, Jeff Ike in 77. In the Sport Compacts, your winner was Larry Miller in 24M. Tim Snorehorse in 63 was second. Noah Kaiser was in the 8K was third. Robert Stearns, in the 3R was fourth. Fifth, Dylan Boink in the 2B. Sixth, Justin Stevenson in 99 in the 94X. Bobby Douglas was 7th in 91. Brandon Cawley was 38th in the it was 8th. 9th, Ashton Blaine in 24A. Wesley Talley was 10th in the 17. William Cumbie in 44 was 11th. Wayne Noble in the 77K was in 12th. 13th, Kyle Hamilton in 77K. 14th, Patrick McKesson in the 11th. 15th was Jason Ash in the 3J. Mike Watkins was 16th in the 17W. and did not start but credited with 17th was Chadwick Poland in the 10C. Our friends at the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum is giving away a brand new sprint car. It's going to be a Triple X with the Moyle Racing engine. And over the next 18 months, you can see it in various places. Starting this week with Attica Raceway Park in Attica, Ohio. The giveaway date will be the 16th of December in 2022. You can always get the program has really helped the Hall of Fame when it was started back in 1995. You can get your raffle tickets for $20, 6 for $100. More information, visit www.sprintcarraffle.com. Upcoming action for this weekend and through next week, Wednesday. On Friday night, of course, at the Marshalltown Speedway, it is Casey's Salute to Marshalltown firefighters, EMTs, and first responders. On the card is the Mod Lights, Hobby Stocks, Sport Mods, Stock Cars, Late Models, and Modifieds. Over at the CJ Speedway, your normal classes of Hobby Stocks, Stock Car, Sport Mods, Modifieds, and Sport Compacts. Added on Friday night, the first of 2 nights at the Knoxville Raceway with the NOS Energy Drink World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series. The undercard will be the Pro Sprints. Saturday night, our friends at 34 Raceway will be having $5 fan appreciation night. The classes are racing will be Modified, Sport Mods, Stock Cars, Mini Haulers, Sport Compact, and the Dirt Late Models. And then night 2 of the NOS Energy Drink World of Outlaws Sprint Cars at the Knoxville Raceway with the undercard with the 360s. Next Wednesday will be Southern Iowa Speedway, of course, with their normal classes of Sport Mods, Stock Cars, Hobby Stocks, Sport Compacts, and non-wing sprint cars. And then 34 Speedway Raceway next Thursday night, the 17th, will be having the NOS Energy Drink World of Outlaws Sprint Cars on the card with the 305s as the undercard. We appreciate you listening to this edition of the Dirt Racing Podcast. Take care. Everyone takes care, and see you next week.
Thank you for listening to the Dirt Racing Podcast with Marshall Hain. Follow us on Twitter at Dirt_Podcast or on Facebook at the Dirt Racing Podcast.